back for another story time. Can you help me sing the hello song? Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine. I hope that you are too. A book called Welcome Home, Bear, a book about animal habitats. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to look at different animal habitats, places that animals live around the world, sometimes very hot places, some very cold places, some just kind of in between, kind of like where we live now. And Bear is going to be visiting some of these different habitats. So let's look. Welcome Home, Bear by Il-sung Na. Every morning, Bear woke up in the same green forest under the same blue sky. One day he thought, I will find a new home. So he climbed up to see Bird. But her nest was so high in the trees, so he dug down to visit Mole. But it was stuffy underground, and the dirt got in his nose. Next he went to see Goat, but standing way up on her steep cliff made him feel dizzy. He went to the ocean and swam to Octopus, who was very surprised to see him. But the ocean was just too deep. He found Polar Bear and the Puffins, but the snow was so cold under his paws. So he went to see Camel, but now his paws were too hot in the hot desert sand. He paid a visit to Orangutan, but it rained and rained and rained in the rainforest. He decided to find the hippos, but there was mud everywhere. After visiting all his friends, Bear was tired. He wanted to be somewhere that was not too high, not too stuffy, not too steep, not too deep, not too cold, not too hot, not too rainy or muddy, someplace just right. And he knew just where he wanted to be. Where is Bear? He's right back home where he started, isn't he? Habitat, a place where the animals live. All over the world, there's different kinds of animals and different kinds of places. We're going to look mostly at bears that live in what I call the temperate forest. That's around where North America, where we would live, that it's sometimes hot, sometimes cold, sometimes in between. Here's my bear. See if you can sing with me. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain. Can you make your fingers go? The bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. But all that he could see, was the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain was all that he could see. You might want to try singing that some more. Here's one of my favorites. Bear Snores On by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. What does Bear do when it's really, really cold outside? He goes to sleep. In a cave in the woods, in his deep, dark lair, through the long, cold winter, sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap, with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day and he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. Nothing's waking him up. Oh, an itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat, tiptoe, creep crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks, "Oh, too damp, too dank, too dark." So he lights some wee twigs with a small hot spark. He's in the bear's lair, but he's trying to warm up. The coals pit-pop, and the wind doesn't stop. But the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. "Ho, Mouse," says Hare. "Long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Mouse sips, wee slurps, and Hare burps. Brr, big burps. Help me say it. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, snuffs at the air. "I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share. I've brought honey nuts," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in." And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chomp, crunch. Is that too loud? Help me say it. But the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "Oh, what a night." "What a storm," twitters wren. And everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they twitter, they chat and they chitter. But, help me say it, the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire, Mouse seasons the stew, and oh no, a small pepper flake, Pepper, makes the bear achoo. Can you say that? Achoo. He blows and he sneezes, and the whole crowd freezes. Oh, no. And the bear wakes up. Does he look pretty grumpy? Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. "You've snuck in my lair and you've had all the fun, but me? I was sleeping and I have had none." Oh no. He whimpers and he moans, he wails and he the bear blubbers on. He's crying because he was missing the party. Mouse squeaks, "Don't fret, don't fuss. Look, see? We can pop more corn. We can brew more tea." Bear gulps. Bear gobbles. He sighs with delight. Then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. Oh, he's telling them stories. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep. But all his friends snore on. Oh my. Just a reminder to parents of how important storybooks are and picture books for children, with all these new vocabulary words that we had, and I hope it extend for when they are going to be reading, like the bear's lair, he's slumbering, he's blubbering, words that maybe we don't use too often in common conversation. Oh, I know. I also wanted to remind you that this book is on BookFlix. If you don't know about that, ask the library. I have information on that in our Storytime packs. If you haven't had a Storytime pack yet, pick yours up or call the library to reserve one. Let's see if we can make a bear. First, we're going to start with a cave. Are you ready? Here's a cave. Inside is a bear. Now he comes out to get some fresh air. He stays out all summer in sunshine and heat and hunts through the forest for berries to eat. When snow starts to fall, he hurries inside his warm little cave, and there he will hide. When spring comes again, the snow melts away, and out comes the bear, ready to play. He stays out all summer in sunshine and heat, and hunts in the forest for berries to eat. It's that time of year where the bears are sleeping or hibernating. There's a good word for you. You know, you might have fun just making your own bear cave by taking a blanket and putting it over a small table, or draping it between two chairs, that you can go in your own cave and pretend you're a bear. Here's another book about Bear and his friends by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. Bear's New Friend. You know, I don't see any snow. This is a story about Bear in the summertime. And he's making a new friend, I think. I see some of his old friends here. Let's see. There he is, coming out of his den, his lair, his cave. In the woods in the sun on a hot summer day, Bear feels an itching to head out and play. He goes to find Mouse, his littlest friend. But just as Big Bear heads round the bend, there's a clatter in the tree. Oh, what could that be? And the bear asks, who? Bear calls, is that Mouse who hides in the tree? But Mouse scurries up and squeaks, it's not me. Bear scratches his head. Who's hiding up there? Mouse shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps it is Hare. Think Hare would be up in the tree? Mouse starts to shout, come out, friend, come out. And the bear asks, what is the bear asking? See if you can help me say it. Who? Nobody answers. Who is it? Asks Bear. They peek in the tree, but Nobody's there. Bear cries, no one's here, but where did they go? Then Hare hops along and says, howdy ho. Something sped fast, fast, fast. And the bear asks, are you ready? Who? Hare says, let's go follow to see what we see. Bear says, is it Badger? Who else could it be? But there by a log, with Gopher and Mole, Badger is peering into a deep hole. Come look if you dare. There's someone down there. And the bear asks, what does he ask? Who? Bear says, it's not us. But who is it then? I know, says Badger. It's Raven or Wren. But Raven and Wren flap down from the sky. We saw all our friends and thought we'd fly by. But up from the ground comes a rustling sound, and the bear asks, who? Who are you down there? Who is it, I say? Why stay in that hole? Why hide the whole day? Why don't you like us? Why? 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 Then a trembling voice says, because I am shy. Whoever's down there is a little afraid to come out. They're friends that she hasn't met yet. Two eyes, peek-a-boo, and the voice says, who? And the bear says, hi. Is that a nice way to greet a new friend? Hi, I'm Bear. Howdy ho. That's Mouse, and that's Hare, and Gopher and Mole are standing right there. Next to those bushes sit Raven and Wren. Come on, come swimming with us in the pool by the glen. And an owl says, whoo, whoo, whoo. An owl that goes down in the ground. Not all owls live in trees. Some live in the ground, called burrowing owls. Hello, I'm Owl, and I'm sorry I hid. I'm just a bit bashful, and that's why I did. Bear says, well, hello, friend. Come on, cries Mole, and they all scamper off together to the old swimming hole. And they splash and they have fun in the hot summer sun with Bear's new friend. We have lots of books in the library by Karma Wilson about Bear and all of his friends that you might like to borrow. We also have lots of other books about bears and animals in winter that you would like to borrow from the library and take home. I'm sorry that the library is not open right now, but you can go online and request books that we can bring out to your car, or you could even call me or email me at the library and I can pick out some books for you and get them all ready till you get here and bring them out to your car. It's up to you. Let's see. I just wanted to remind parents that this month we're starting to talk a little bit about, through Lebanon County, about the basics. 5 fun, simple, powerful ways to help your child grow and be happy and healthy. And I've put papers about that in the book packs for this month. And this month we're going to highlight basic number 1, which is maximizing love and managing stress. Remember that your child will thrive when their world feels loving, safe, and predictable. Provide lots of snuggle time and be mindful of screen time. Watching Miss Cindy cannot compare to what is gained when a parent and child snuggle one-on-one together with a good book and even entertain each other together while watching Miss Cindy online. Time spent quietly together will give your child the best start in life. I have some things in our pack that you might want to make. Here's a little book, Who Needs a Coat? Sometimes we like to just color and scribble and have fun, and other times we do things to learn how to follow directions. And so in this little book, we're going to, there's directions. Color the squirrel gray, color the moose brown, color the fox orange, and then make your own face and color the coat just like your coat and write your name and cut it apart, staple it into a little book. The instructions are all in your pack. Here's a bear that you can make with all circles. Learning shapes is really important for later learning how to recognize all the different shapes in all our alphabet letters. So today we're going to have a big circle, some medium-sized circles, and some little circles. Glue them together into a bear. And maybe you can say, roar, with your bear. See how good you can roar. Well, I think it's time to say goodbye. I'm so glad you joined me today because I've been missing you. Let's see if we can say goodbye with our goodbye song. See ya later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See ya soon, you big raccoon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. See you next week.